Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video and hope you guys are doing well today. And we're back with another video. This time we are doing a tier 50 nightmare dungeon. So we're doing Lost Archives. The affixes is we deal 15% more poison damage, which is perfect for us being quite poison centric. Mobs release a deadly lightning pulse after a short delay. They deal 20% increased fire damage or physical damage as fire. They have 15% lifesteal and their attacks from a distance reduce my dodge chance. So actually a really well rolled dungeon. Shouldn't have any issues with these affixes. Gonna stick ourselves a flask on and let's get going. So I haven't really done this one in a while. I'm not really sure in terms of monsters and things like that I'm looking for, but we'll just kind of take it easy for now. The mobs are a level 104, so anyone who's better than me at math will be able to work out what the difference is there. About 20 levels, which is really kind of the top end of anything you'd want to be doing, really. We're not looking to speedrun this. It might not be the most efficient run in the world, but I just want to see if I can do it, really. Um, we messed around with some high keys yesterday, and it was fun. But I think we realised that they're not going to be a walk over. We're going to have to actually play well and things like that. And yeah, I wanted to see could I personally do a 50 just by myself if I took the time, played well around my traps and all that good stuff. So looks like the mob types at the moment are pretty good. I'm just going to skip these because why would I fight them like that? But yeah, it looks like mob types are pretty good for us. Again, playing around my traps. So I got a new unique today, which was Eyes in the Dark, which gives my death trap. Basically, if it doesn't kill a mob, it will just recast, which is insane, honestly. And it's also rolled with the lowest possible cooldown increase, which is pretty nice. Okay, so if I get hit for even a second, I'm losing a lot of health. So we're going to get our trap back up here. I'm going to drop some traps. Now, I am testing just a bit of a change in my build at the moment, which is using my aspect, which allows me to put poison traps down while in stealth with very little cooldown, um, on my weapon, which gives my poison traps cast while in stealth a 2.8-second cooldown per trap, which means my single target damage is actually quite insane at the moment because I can literally just put traps down, run away, come back, put four more traps down, and you have this like rotation of damage. So we've got rid of the damage enchanted mobs. He's actually just outside of my poisons, which is not ideal. I'm going to drop a death trap here and make sure we're not standing in frozen, which we actually were. It was bad. Actually quite clean, and you can see the death trap pop back up there because it actually wasn't involved in the kill. So that's one of the vanguards dead. Let's go look for the other one. Oh, there we go. We know where it is already. But at the moment, I'm not too worried about this. I think we're in a good spot. Again, I'm going to go in, drop my traps, try and walk them in, him into them. You can see, just like look at the damage. Like it's such a safe build. Going to drop a death trap here. He's going to have to walk into the middle of it. Poison trap in the middle. Use the daze, and boom! He didn't even touch us. Like literally, we killed it. He didn't even look at us wrong. But yeah, so let's keep going. I'm not sure what the next step is. I think it's bloodstones to the pedestal, which we are exceptionally good at normally because we're just a very fast build. Yeah, boxes to the pedestals. We're good normally at this, but I am a little bit concerned about just running through. I don't want to risk it, so let's just take our time. Got lots of mobs in here, so death trap up. Got some poison traps up as well. There are ranged mobs, so we do need to be careful that we can actually take some damage here. Uh, another death trap, another poison trap, and I mean, very clean. So considering these mobs are like 20 levels above us, like it's not like, yeah, it's not like I've actively picked it this way. I actually just looked for the first 50 I crafted, and this was it. So, um, yeah, I think this is more than doable. I mean, don't get me wrong. We've seen already. I've been hit a couple of times. My health does diminish quickly. And realistically, is this efficient? No. I should be farming like 89, 90 mobs right now, probably 89s, 80, 88s. Oh, so these mobs have the laser beam. Now they are incredibly accurate with that thing. I'm actually getting pushed back into more mobs. So what I'm going to do, get into stealth, drop my poison traps on the mobs that I want to make sure die quick. As soon as they stand back up, we drop a death trap to make sure they stay in that CC. More traps, and boom. We literally did that whole pole. Like I said, it wasn't particularly clean. But yeah, we need to watch these laser beams. That's what's going to get me killed in here, I imagine. So we're going to run off this way. Ooh, oop, that's not good. That's their poison. Going to go into stealth again. Focus on the elite, but just spread some poison traps around. Drop the death trap, and boom, happy days. So at the moment, I'm pretty happy with how everything's going. Yeah, like I said, if I wanted to be efficient and just farm XP, which is kind of what I'm doing at the moment, I want to hit 100. There's very few things left in the game for me to do on this character. I'm very, very well geared. I'm happy with my build. It's not really much I want to change. Obviously, just more Paragon points is more damage, more safety, all that good stuff. I actually believe in the next couple of Paragon points, I get like a 30% damage to elites increase, which pretty nice. I literally walked in that room for 1 second and lost most of my health. So I'm going to see if that's a fake chest. Drop a death trap, you can see everything just pops. Again, a little bit scared of these lasers. I think if something's going to go wrong, like I said, that's going to be the one. Waiting for my stealth before I do too much else, but I'm going to use the trap that I placed down that didn't get used before. And boom. So open the chest. I hope it's not a fake one. It isn't. And let's get this. So back to the middle, and then we need to go the other side for the other box. So I wasn't particularly expecting to do this deathless, but obviously that's the ideal scenario, right? We still got the last boss to fight. It is a boss fight at the end of this one, I know that for certain. I'm going to try and run through this one at a little bit more pace and just see if I can actually do it as I would normally do my pulls. We've got a lethal shrine, which will help. Death trap and a poison trap down. Big damage. Again, yeah. Like, trying to play fast is maybe not the way we go here. So that's fine. Slow it down a little bit, back to how we were doing it before, which was nice and safe. I had to talk about it being deathless, didn't I? So, I really hate these ranged mobs. So, I'm going to try and blow up this mob, but I don't think we're going to get it before I would die. So I'm actually trying to bait everything into the room so that I have space to play around in this room and play around the choke point. This build does incredibly well playing choke points because we just trap it. So again, choke point, trap. Both of my traps are back off cooldown, including like even my ultimate is back off cooldown. So this is a damn. That's a dangerous mob. Okay, let's sit up straight. We need to play this one well. It looks like. So how do I do this? We want to kill the mob that's buffing him. That's what that red beam is. Creates a link between the two, and it does an exceptional amount of damage. We also want to make sure that we're not getting hit by obelisks as much as possible. I'm going to try and burst just as much as we can. I don't actually think I'm going to be able to get him there because the extra mobs came in. Try not to reset the combat. He's in my poison. Hopefully that should just be him dead when I get some energy. Boom. Okay. So we had to play a little bit better there. I think, like I said, you can definitely see the ability to just be one shot in this. I have put up a video, one talking about this build. I go briefly over my gear and things like that. Just generally, I'm running kind of around the 8k armor mark when I'm in combat, which is due to one of the aspects. Ooh, laser beams. Yeah, so I have quite a bit of armor when I'm in combat, but nothing compared to sort of what other classes can do. A big part of our survivability as this spec is just not being hit. This is a dangerous room. Okay, so how do I play this room? We're going to literally play around this choke, which is slightly dangerous because we don't know what's in the next room. But I'm going to keep myself in stealth as much as possible, explore this room, play around my mobility. We just need to survive for a second, so we're not worried too much about killing stuff right now. The next time I get my stealth, we're going to focus on all of these ranged mobs. So again, trap all the packs that we can safely. I'm actually just going to pop a death trap there. Again, there's no timer right now, so pop that. And we're good. Go in. I'm not going to be able to grab the box. I would have liked to have just grabbed the box, and then I probably could have just walked away. Trap in the doorway. I said we play chokes. It's what this spec and class is good at. Gonna just drop some traps here. The cooldown is so low, we just don't mind now. And boom. So let's try picking up this dang box again. Nope, not quite ready yet either. Drop a death trap and a poison trap. That should be enough just to blow them two up. We grab the mechanical box. Now we're going to head back, and heading back is probably going to be the boss fight and the end of the run. So we've got 2 deaths to do this in. Obviously, if we die, it resets. Just notice loads of mobs just spawned, and what I don't want is for them to come in this next room. So I'm actually just going to kill them and reduce that risk. Because if I pull the boss and they all walk in, I'm pretty done in. Death trap, poison trap, everything gets pulled together on top of the poison trap, and boom, they are dead. So pedestals in. We're pretty safe at the moment. One thing I want to do is as soon as this spawns, I want to have traps in the middle. We use the death trap. So penetrating shot's going to be a big chunk of my damage here. But actually he puts frost areas around the room. So what I would like to do is just play around my traps. It does enough damage, and we've got ads coming in. So I think traps are going to be the way we do this. Another couple of seconds, we have a massive, massive burst window. So we're going to stealth in, put 4 traps down, penetrating shot, death trap, do the same again, and then dash out. Massive little burst window, very safe because we pretty much stay in stealth for all of it. I'm going to go in and just drop a single poison trap. Drop the death trap. We're going to go in for our burst window again. Dash away through. Anytime we're trying to do like 2 or 3 penetrating shots, we want to make sure that we're dashing. That was his stagger. So there is still, like I said, we still want to be safe, but easy game. Level 50 done in, what, 13 minutes. The rewards, we got an 801 eye level ring that actually rolled pretty well, thinking about it. Let's have a look at that ring. The crit chance is a little bit on the low side. The vulnerable damage is very much on the low side. We would roll the life regen into critical hit damage. Shadow damage is actually good because I believe this my death trap does shadow damage. Keep it to one side. We also got an ancestral sword. Oh wow, crit strike damage, vulnerable damage, damage over time. Pretty good actually. Again, another one we'll just keep to one side and have a look at. We also got another sigil. We got a Dark Ravine 50. Ooh, that's going to be harder. The burning damage is not going to be friendly, but we should be able to avoid a lot of that. The big thing is going to be the blood blisters. I think I'm going to have to save traps to deal with them or run away from them entirely. So maybe you'll see that one on the channel as well. But if you have enjoyed the video, really enjoyed doing it. Level 50 done. Let's upgrade our glyphs. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Bye.